Eating is a way of loving ourselves with nourishment. So, eating correctly has to be a lifelong commitment with ourselves. Hello, readers, I am Sreyashi, welcoming you all in Learnings from Booklet. In today's video, I am going to share with you 3 learnings from the book Don't Lose Your Mind, Lose Your Weight, written by Rujuta Diwekar. Author Rujuta Diwekar is a celebrity fitness expert who believes in a mantra, eat local, think global. Throughout this book, she has ruled out many misconceptions about diet and weight loss. The book Don't Lose Your Mind, Lose Your Weight was published in 2009. This is India's highest-selling diet book, and I have read the summary of this book on a booklet. Mission Make India Read. They believe books can make us think differently. In the beginning of this book, author Rujuta Diwekar at first talked about what is diet not and that we should not follow. She says diet is not starving, where we just deprive ourselves from the foods that we love to eat. And there is nothing such things as going on a diet or going off a diet. That's why she always tells people don't start any kind of detox diet or compensation diet. And when we talk about diet, we must remember one thing, that is, one size does not fit all, which means any kind of diet plan that may have worked for your friends or colleagues, it is not necessary that it will work for you positively. So at the same time, don't follow any other's diet plan also. And all this fancy named diet plan just harm our body. So what exactly diet is? Diet is simply what we eat, true to our genes and requirement of our body. And the diet has to be planned according to someone's likes, dislikes, and his or her daily activities and ability of digestion. Remember, we have lot to achieve from our food and health than only weight loss. The 3 learnings that I am going to share with you through this video that I have learned, liked, and implemented to improve my diet. So let's get started with learnings number 1. If you have a habit of taking tea at first in the morning, you need to bring change here. Why? Let me explain. What happens is, when we sleep, our body's blood sugar level decreases. Author says, never wake up to a tea or coffee, because tea and coffee have stimulant named caffeine. So when we take tea or coffee at first in the morning, this stimulant or caffeine jolts our body system out of the sleep and increases our body's blood sugar level at a very high rate. And in result, our heart rate increases, our blood pressure increases, and even our breathing rate increases. And due to all these, our body feels stressed. And sadly, we get the kick in the morning. And we become very happy about this feeling. But the stress our body feels, this stress is the biggest enemy of an efficient digestive system. That's why instead of tea or coffee, it is necessary we take some real food that would bring the sugar level to normal at a slow rate. Author suggests having waken up in the morning, within 10 to 15 minutes, we need to take a seasonal fruit. After that, within 1 or 1.5 hours, we must take homemade breakfast. Now our body's blood sugar level will increase at a slowly and steadily. And this is the time you can enjoy your morning tea happily. And the food we took, this will work as a safeguard for our body. And here we must know one thing, that is, after waking up in the morning, within 10 to 15 minutes, what food we take, that food builds the foundation to a great body. So ultimate learning is, start your day with a fruit, no tea, no coffee. Learnings number 2, eat fat. Fat plays a very big role in our body. So at first, stop treating it as a villain. More than 60% of our brain is made of fat, and fat helps our brain to function smoothly. Simultaneously, fat protects our vital organs like heart, kidney, lungs, liver, etc. Fat is the only nutrient that can help us to survive through the toughest phase of our life. For instance, when we suffer from mental stress, physical stress, starvation, or sickness for prolonged period, then our body fat help us to survive during this time. Author says we must eat homemade 1 teaspoon of ghee regularly, happily, and without any guilt, because it is easy to digest and gives us good health and better sleep. And we need to include in our diet nuts, peanuts, cheese, paneer, yogurt, and fish. She says use oil in cooking. Don't try to cut it out. And use different kind of oil like mustard oil, coconut oil, rice bran oil, peanut oil, and no need to stick to only olive oil. And all this food help our body to burn fat effectively without allowing our body fat level to go up. So eat fat to lose fat. Author says, really there is nothing as safe food or fattening food. So while taking any kind of food, use the word moderation. We take right amount of fat at the right time, it keeps our body weight optimum, and it decreases our mood swing and depression. And the most awaited thing is our skin become glowing, and it prevents wrinkle, and we get lustrous hair. So in short, having taken right amount of fat, we stay healthy, young, and active. Learnings number 3, Mitahar. This is my best takeaway from this book, and that I love to practice every day. So what is Mitahar? Mita means sweet, ahar, food. According to the author, the real meaning of the word dieting is Mitahar. Mitahar is a technique through which we train our stomach how to avoid overeating. So how to practice Mitahar? In order to experience Mitahar, our all senses are used while eating. Like eyes watch the color of food as white rice, yellow dal, and colorful sabzi. Nose smells aroma of food, and our skin feels the texture of food through fingers. And our ears listen to the silence that we observe while eating. And our tongue opens up to the various tastes in the meal. And it is just beautiful. And how this process helps us to avoid overeating? Our brain takes time to tell us that we have eaten enough. But while practicing mitahar, we are using our all the senses, and in result we are eating slowly. And this process helps us to stay in touch with our brain and body, and easily we can feel that we have reached near to the threshold of overeating, and now we need to stop eating, and that's how we can avoid our overeating. And please, before eating, turn off your mobile, TV and computer or laptop, and don't use spoon instead of your fingers. Someone says life is not a destination, it is a journey. According to me, when you start practicing mitahar while eating, you will start enjoying your food and the process. And when you are chewing your present food, don't take any other food from your plate in your hand until you finish it. This process will help you to taste your food, that how delicious it is. And having finished your meal, you will feel light, active and happy. And this feeling always motivates you to practice mitahar again and again. As author Rujuta Diwekar always emphasizes on her principle, eat local, think global. Here she encourages people to eat local, seasonal, diverse and traditional food, and asks stay away from packaged and processed food. She believes if we use our kitchen more and more and cook food as our nannies and daddies used to cook, we can stay fit and healthy for lifelong. Her formula for healthy body is 70% diet, 30% exercise. Here she tells, start your day with a fruit and eat food every 2 hours, and eat more food when you are more active, and eat less food when you are less active, and try to finish your last meal at least 2 hours prior to sleeping, and exercise. If any diet plan is telling you without exercise you can lose weight and stay fit, it is just like earn 1 lakh rupees per month while sitting at home, and it is just worthless, because the human body is created for continuous activity. And when you start following all these steps slowly and steadily, at first it improves your digestive system, you get better sleep, you become more active and happy person, and then weight loss will happen just automatically. Remember, the day you wake up feeling hungry and with an urge to clear your stomach, know that you have started on the path of permanent result, because hunger is the sign of youth, happiness, health and peace. According to me, every Indian must read this book to improve their diet and to live a happy life. So start reading, keep learning, and thanks for watching.